Welcome to the But Also Trail Running Podcast. I'm your host, Celeste. Let me start with a warning that this is an adult-only podcast. There will be profanity and indecent conversations. I would apologize, but I'm not really sorry. So today we're going to talk about the Niagara trip that all the idiots just went on, and I am joined by the idiots. Waffle.
Hello.
Liz Vicious.
Hello.
Have you met Danielle?
Hi.
And Mommy.
Hello.
Okay, so first of all, I love you all. This was an amazing trip. They led us into a different country.
Miracles.
And then let us back in, like the United States.
For some strange reason.
Right? Right.
The guy at customs was like, "What were you doing?" I was like, "A stupid 50K." And then he just handed back the passports and was like, "You're all set." So there's the answer, drug traffickers.
Yeah. Because
that was basically what he said to us too. He said, "Oh, we were at a race. You're all American. Yes. Handed it back. We were wrong."
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Same with us. It was really easy getting back into the United States.
Of course, did you notice that no one was coming into Canada when we were going out? No one was coming in, and we figured out that's because nothing opens until 10 in Canada. So apparently, Canada's closed until 10.
Wow.
Honestly, yeah, like even restaurants, like diners don't open till like 8, 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's lunchtime, people. What are you doing?
And it doesn't matter if it's during the week or on the weekend.
Right, because we were there. We went Friday and we came back Tuesday. And just for the record, we want this live. Ready? This was all Danielle's idea.
Yes.
Yep.
This was not Celeste's idea.
Which is shocking.
Maybe for once.
Yeah, so there was options. What was there? 10K, half marathon, 50K, or 50 miler.
80K.
Oh, I'm sorry, 80K. Yeah, because it was, not American, because we're the only ones that do miles. Because we're stupid. Anyway, so all of us signed up for the 50K, but Jackie.
The only smart one.
Exactly.
Yeah, Jackie was the only smart one, because we also had Megan and Zara came with us. Or we could argue, Ashley, that your husband and daughter were the smartest because they didn't do a race.
That's correct.
There.
They slept late.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, what do you guys think? I think that was one of the most beautiful courses I've ever been on.
Agreed. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah, it was very, very pretty.
As much as I wanted to drop to the half, I'm glad I didn't because you would have missed the falls on the course.
I'm trying to remember, how much of the Niagara River did you get to see before the turnaround for the half?
I mean, you saw some parts of the river, but none of the rapids or any of that.
Yeah,
because it was before the water plant or the power plant.
where were the makeout benches? Because Zara and I coined some of the benches that were kind of overlooking. We coined those the makeout benches, which we surprisingly did not stop at. But I think that was the Niagara River, and that was well before the half turnaround.
Yeah. Because you went through that. You were going through the park for a lot of it. And yeah, you weren't as close to the river. But yeah, they did have little benches off from there that were overlooking it. So, yeah.
Yeah, it started at was that a park where it started?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It was almost like a Grange building or something.
It's like a Legion building.
Yeah. In wine country.
Oh my gosh. So many wineries.
With beautiful houses.
Stunning. Oh, so we did packet pickup on Friday, and it was perfectly smooth. Everybody was wonderful. The volunteers were top notch.
Yes. Except for
one.
Yes. A couple. but most of them were excellent.
Yeah. Well, there was a little miscommunication, which we'll get to. But yeah, so we did pick a pickup, went smooth, and they gave away like these gorgeous hoodies.
Yeah, very cozy.
Yeah.
And zip up. And they're zip ups, which is very odd. Usually they're
Oh, it's
just
lovely.
pullovers.
They're
Yeah.
pullovers.
Yeah, and it
And
is.
they called me thin. So, it was a good day.
And they complimented my hair. Just saying.
Oh God.
Now, how did you get back in the country with your head as big as it was after all those compliments?
She could barely fit in my car.
For
I'm
real.
sure.
For real. They left my head outside the window. That was the only way. I had to like Duke of Hazard it and put my body through the window, and yeah, that's what happened.
And unfortunately, it continued on the ride home.
Oh yeah. Oh, God. It was amazing. Yeah. And then we went to the falls because we had to take 3 cars up. There were 10 of us. So we went to the falls. A couple of us went to the falls Friday night for a quick peek. Sorry, Craig and Liz.
It's all right. Fine.
And then the race it started in this park, and it was almost the entire 31 miles was on a bike path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which wasn't as bad as it sounded, believe it or not.
Well, no, because you did miles of bike path, then you went through like a little neighborhood, which was where all the elevation was. Almost all of it was in that neighborhood.
That's where I died.
Yep. And that's where I almost died. I really was pushing Ashley's buttons. It was kind of entertaining.
Yeah, I hear you did almost die.
Yeah.
So that was like mile 9-ish when you hit that hill.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that hill never stopped, and I was already having issues. Stomach issues, intestine issues, foot issues, shoulder issues. And then Celeste was chirping at me like I was a puppy. And if I could have run and caught her, I might have pumped her. So I just told her to go because I couldn't run. But yeah, nothing was working for me. And then we got up to the rest stop at wherever the drop bags were, and I decided to identify as a drop bag and dropped right out of the race and sat with the bags, and I was perfectly happy.
It was funny because I was like, okay, we're going to run walk, right? And I was doing that, and you were starting to kind of, like you said, you were suffering. You were not, which is fair. And I'm like, okay, let me see if I can piss her off, and that'll get her moving. It did not.
All I was going to get you was a fat lip.
Yeah. Yeah. Which would have been cheaper than like collagen injections or something.
True.
Much cheaper.
I was like, I love you. You're having a great day. Please just go.
Please.
I was in one of those, like, I was in such a good mood. I was flying. And I don't mean flying like running fast. I mean like spectacular mood.
Yeah, you were.
I
When
really,
Sarah and I passed you, you were in the best mood.
I really was. Like, the only time I went dark was at the turnaround. And it was weird. So, like, I was just spectacularly in an amazing mood. So I left Megan and Ashley, and I felt bad, but I'm like, okay, I'm going to catch up to Craig, which took me 10 miles, but I did it.
You did. It's very impressive.
Yep.
Yep. Of course, now we do know why you were in a good mood. Because, we have to get to the race first. And there are, 7 of us in the car.
Yep.
Driving down, at a stop sign, and a fox runs out in front of us.
It was so cute. And I'd like to point out that Craig did not get a picture.
I was behind. I could not because you were in front of me with your hands all over the place, shouting.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was there a window next to you? I believe there was a window next to you.
I couldn't see him through my window. I had to look through yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were just in the best mood. So I was like, you need to go.
You
were
need to
drunk, you were happy. I was like, please go.
I was really good. And I had started I had taken one of those off-field gummies, and they worked. I was in a very good mood.
Yes, definitely.
Very good mood.
Yeah.
Until I got to the turnaround. So a little side note, it's supposed to be out and back, but there was some kind of construction or something. So they couldn't go as far as they normally do. So they added I think it was like 1.45 mile out and back at the beginning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So all the website said you had to hit the 21K, like the half marathon by 10 a.m. and it started at 6 a.m.
Right.
So plenty of time. And then I got to what the guy at the turnaround was like, this is the 25K turnaround. But it wasn't because we did that extra mile and a half at the beginning. So it was like,
Yeah.
yeah, so it was more like 27, 28K turnaround. And he's like, oh, you had to do the turnaround by 9:30. You missed the cutoff. I'm like, that's not true. I'm like, no. And that's when I was really upset because I was like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Because the race you had till 5:30. So you had 11 and a half hours to do the 50K.
Which was mostly flat, except for that one hill in the middle.
Right. Right. And it was paved. So we're not talking like mountains or technical or anything like that. So I was like so upset. And I was texting you guys like, I missed the cutoff. What the fuck? What's going on? And then at the next aid station, I asked them, and that guy was there again. I'm like, how did I miss? I'm like, the thing said, blah, blah, blah. And this, I explained the whole situation. He goes, I'm like, so is my time not counting? Like, what's happening? He's like, oh, no, you just won't get a split because our permit says we have to take it down. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But your website didn't say that.
Right.
Mm.
And actually, it sent you a quick screenshot of what the page said, so you absolutely could show him. This is what your website says.
Right. Well, and their permit said something different than their website, which, if they kicked me out of the race, I would have probably been less pleasant. But this was for fun. Like we were just there.
Yeah.
I didn't care about my time or anything.
Especially not a split. Yeah, not especially
Oh no.
split. Especially that. Who cares about a split?
Exactly. But yeah, so then I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to catch up to Craig, which I did. And then, I annoyed him for the last 6 miles. So out of all of us, I think I annoyed 3 of you.
Not I.
I know. That's because you're a fast little fucker. Yeah. Danny hit her 50K PR.
Amazing.
I did too.
You did too?
And so did Liz.
Liz hit I didn't know Liz hit the 50. I didn't know that was your PR, Liz.
Yeah, I shaved 45 minutes off my previous PR.
Fuck yeah. Oh my God, that's awesome.
So I won't tell you what mine was.
Well, you did really well, Danielle.
It was literally almost 2 hours off
I was
mine.
going to say, yeah.
And it shouldn't have been.
No. You did amazing out there.
Yeah, you did great.
I felt surprisingly good considering, but
I have no idea what, but for whatever reason, when you get to races, you all of a sudden feel really good at your races because that seems to happen all the time. Whereas training runs, you're like, oh, I don't feel it.
Oh, I wasn't totally feeling the race, but I was like, all right, this is fun.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Zara and I, like, as much as I said I'm going to go and I'm going to run my own race, Zara stuck with me. And I told her, I was like, if you want to go, feel free. Because, like, she could have gone faster for sure. But she kind of kept me pushing and we were chit-chatting. So.
Right.
And it was Zara's PR too. It was her only, but
it was her only.
Yeah, that was her first 50K.
But if somebody wants to try to get a PR on a 50K, this is the one to try to do it at.
Yeah.
It was fabulous.
Oh yeah.
And it's stunning. And so the big question before the race was, for me, is this a road race that's an ultra distance or a trail race that happens to be on pavement? Because those are different things.
Right.
And it turns out, I think most of the runners were road runners that were just doing a long distance. They were serious. There was a lot of fast people there, a lot of serious runners, which is fine. But the aid stations, they weren't quite the level of a lot of trail races, but they were definitely more trail race than road race because they had all sorts of snacks,
Yeah.
Gatorade, water,
soda.
soda,
Skittles, candy, cookies.
Yeah.
cookies.
And we
Chips.
did stop and we asked one of the volunteers, and they said, "Oh no, most of the people who were volunteering were more trail runners than road runners, which is why that's what the aid stations looked like because they knew."
Yeah.
And then we can talk about the 80K because you had to do the 50K
Oh my
course,
God.
come through the finish line, and then go back up over that motherfucking hill.
Yes.
I would have cut my eye out before you did.
Well, yeah, because and here's the thing about that hill, which I remember Ashley's a witch and this is how it happened. But somehow when you were going up the hill, like you went down a hill and then you went up, and the up was approximately 2 miles, just straight up.
It sure it seemed like it. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, but on the way back, somehow it was like a quarter mile. I don't know how that happened.
At least a half mile. That was no joke.
No, it really was. It probably was close to a mile because if you remember, it was like up the hill and then you turned kind of a corner and went up a hill and then you crossed the street and got back on the bike path and went into those trees and that was uphill.
It was almost like switchback roads
Yeah,
uphill for what felt like a mile to a mile and a half.
yeah, it really was. And it was a climb. It wasn't
Oh yeah, it wasn't a gentle climb either. It was pretty steep.
Yeah.
But those 80K people, I was floored.
When I saw them coming back, I'm like, oh my gosh, they have to go up that hill again.
Yeah.
Oh crap, that's gotta suck.
So when I first started seeing them, I thought they were just going out for ha-has again. I'm like, what is wrong with these people? Like they already finished 80K and they're back coming up. So I don't know what in my head thought that their turnaround was just a lot further and they were coming back. So I had it wrong in my brain. I did not realize that they were going out because they had to.
Yeah.
They did extra miles in the park or something. Maybe you did out and back in the park a few more times. Not
Not back up the hill.
That
I
hill.
had that. Yeah, I had that same feeling about that they were just out, and I'm like, wait a minute, no, because there were too many of them that I was seeing. So like the first two, which were, I'm like, oh, those are the leaders. And thinking, oh, like road runners, they typically, I finished. Let me add some more miles to my run.
Let me make it an even 100K.
Which runners are stupid. We do stupid stuff.
Yes.
But then when you started seeing the ones going out that were like, I'm dead, kill me, I hate my life.
Right? Yeah.
You knew.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I figured it out pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm like, oh, no, they're going back up. Oh, crap. They had to do that hill again?
Yeah.
Oh.
I will say, though, the weather, perfect.
Couldn't ask for better.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It was just a nice, it probably got up to 65, 70. But it wasn't like super humid or.
No, thankfully.
And there was a lot of shade on the course too. So
yeah.
Although
and there was a huge difference between shade and sun.
Oh, there was.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. No.
It was. I will say too. So once you get to the falls, like, what do you think? It's about a half a mile where you got to zigzag through all the people.
Yeah.
To the turnaround. And there were no signs telling us which way to go once you got to that like real congested area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like,
luckily,
I didn't think it was that bad when I went through.
Well, you were also more towards the front,
earlier.
so you had people to follow.
Yeah.
yeah, because I had a few people and we managed to figure it out, but it was still really confusing.
Yeah.
I only knew because I saw somebody coming, and I had gone the wrong way. I'd gone on the top, and I saw some of the runners starting to go back on the bottom. Like, oh, and I had to cut down, to go to that.
I went on the top. I didn't even know we were supposed to go down. So there you go.
Yeah. Well, and it was the little pavement going down right before the aid station that I went down. So most of it was up top. But
Yeah. So, I mean, nothing's perfect, but I thought it was a stunningly beautiful race.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd do it again.
I would too.
Me too.
Maybe I'd actually train.
I was gonna say next time I want to actually train.
Yeah.
We said that before this race too.
Then we had a crappy winter.
Yeah.
Then, people had other issues go on. Just
Yeah.
And
Well,
before this race, I had made the decision to drop the day after they sent the email.
right.
and you weren't allowed to drop.
Right.
Well, because Danny, you've had problems with your back, so your training hasn't been what
Mm-mm.
you usually do. Actually, you had problems with your lungs,
Oh,
so that's been shit.
I think you were the closest one. You and Liz were probably the most trained, even though you weren't. But your back.
Because, yeah, I was gonna say Celeste is always trained for a 50K. So
Yeah, because she has a solid baseline.
Well, yeah, like even though I didn't train, my body can pull off. Like it has enough muscle memory to pull off a 50K.
Mhm.
Plus, you know what? After the cut or the butt, whatever. After the butt, in my head, I was just like, if I could do that stupid fucking bullshit, this is gonna be a cake in the walk. Like cake in
walk a cake in the walk.
cake in the walk.
Cake in the walk.
Oh,
That's what I would like for my birthday. Okay, cake in the walk.
Cake in the walk.
I'm gonna give you a cake in your walk,
And I like a cake in my walk.
right? Oh yeah. And now the funniest part of everything, and you guys are just gonna make fun of me. So I got cupcakes to bring to do birthday for Liz because her birthday's next week. Guess what I forgot to do when we were there?
Pull out the
Mm.
cupcakes.
Yeah.
Pull out the cupcakes and do a birthday for Liz.
That's because Celeste is really smart.
Oh, I was just doing a Danielle impression and I was just really being pretty.
I was gonna say, is it your turn to be pretty now, Celeste?
And then when we on the way home and I realized it, Danny, I was like, oh
Yes.
my God. And then we started talking about cream and cupcakes and that went off the rails.
Oh, really? I can't imagine.
I bet.
Megan started it.
Megan's hilarious.
Although, Ashley would have been so thankful to have that cream-filled cupcake
Shut your
'Cause-
mouth. Shut your poor mommy mouth.
because she loved the Timbits that she had.
Traumatized by Timbits.
I will never trust a Timbit ever again.
So, like, at the beginning of the race, they had whatever a Timbit is.
Munchkin.
It's a Tim Hortons munchkin.
Yeah. Except that none of us, I had never had one. I didn't know what it was. And Ashley takes a bite and there was cream in the middle. And she's just standing there holding it like,
It was horrid.
It was amazing.
And that's what killed your whole race. I mean, it was all because of that.
I mean, we can go there if you want. You can blame it.
I say let's blame the Timbits or whatever they're called. And then they were handing out ciders at the end. Those were yucky.
They were amazing. The beer and cider at the end was fabulous.
Yeah, that was actually good beer.
Yeah, Sarah and I fully enjoyed them.
Well, you had enough for all of us put together.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So,
I mean, we were kind of hanging out. So we're like, well, we can go get another one. And then maybe when Celeste got there, I was like, you should go get a cider. And that way, if you don't want to finish it, we'll take care of it for you.
You knew I was going to hate it. You knew I was going to hate it.
I thought you might like it because it was really good.
Yeah, okay.
And then you took a sip and handed it to me with my other hand still full of beer.
Yeah.
It was fabulous.
Well, yeah, but they kept giving me margaritas, so.
I mean,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, right. All right, so I think the overall consensus is that we would do this race again, yes?
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
The place we stayed at worked out.
Oh, that was perfect.
It was perfect.
Just walking distance to the falls.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. We stayed in like we got out an Airbnb. Thank you, Ashley, for organizing. And it was like a condo, though. It had 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and 2 sleeper couches, like couches that opened up, right?
Yeah.
And it had like a kitchen. Oh, and then, okay, so I didn't sleep. I know, shocking, right? Like I barely slept the whole time. And, you know, at that point, I was just cranky. And these poor adults, because we were adults, I like started yelling at everybody. I was like, clean the kitchen.
The place is clean though.
Oh, no, we got it clean. Yeah. But I was yelling at everybody.
Just so everybody knows who's listening, if you ever go on a race with Celeste, do not be late.
Oh, God, no.
Oh,
If she says she wants to leave at 4:45, you better be out that door, shoelaces tied, 4:45.
Oh, yeah. She does not mean 4:46. She means
Absolutely not.
4:45.
I
And
knew that.
Yeah.
Danielle knew that.
Yep.
Not everybody we traveled with knew that.
That is accurate. And okay, so let's be real. I am a little bit of a control freak.
Little.
Just slightly.
Yeah, I do. I have a hard time letting go of certain control aspects. It all started at Anchor Down one time when I let somebody else drive, and then like I was having issues with my blood sugar, and they wouldn't leave. They wouldn't go get me food. They would and it went really badly for me this was after the race. I don't think I've let someone else drive me to very many races after that. But Danny drove, which was fine.
You also know that if you want to, you can say, give me your fucking key. I'm out of here.
Well, that too. But it also, I mean, I knew that it would take us an extra 4 days to get to Canada if you were driving.
Oh, and look at that. We beat Craig.
We did beat Craig. I don't know, Craig, what were you doing?
Yeah,
And we got home before everybody. So,
left.
say again?
Megan drove home, part of it.
Oh, well, that explains why you got home as soon as you did.
Megan did drive part of the way home.
I'm surprised you didn't get home in like an hour.
Right?
Megan driving.
We did stop like 3 times though to pee. But yeah, so I was like, we're leaving at 4:45 because it was a half an hour drive, and the race started at 6, which I think is reasonable.
100%.
And at like 4:46, nobody's outside. I'm like, I'm killing everybody. Like,
don't send that text. She's like, sent. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's a true story.
So much.
That's true. But then it ended up perfect because we saw the fox.
Yeah.
See, if we had left on time, we wouldn't have saw the fox.
And we got to see Niagara Falls at night on the water.
Oh, that was beautiful.
and the fireworks. It was
And
cool.
the fireworks.
That was amazing. And Danielle stroked that poor guy's soda.
He had no idea.
I think he was like British. I think he did have an idea.
I didn't notice that he noticed. I was not feeling much of anything.
There might have been pre-gaming.
I'm just going to stand very still until this is over. It was a great night.
What I will say, highly, highly recommend. We did the Maid of the Mist Sunday night.
Niagara Cruises, yes, because we were on the Canadian side.
Yes, we were on the Canadian side, and it was a firework nighttime cruise, and both sets of falls were lit up. It was beautiful.
It looked like some sort of fever dream when we got close to the falls at night.
Yeah.
Well, the birds flying all over the place. It almost looked like that was all orchestrated. Like, oh, they have, either, fake birds or, projections of birds. It was just really cool.
Birds aren't real.
No.
No, and the birds were like reflecting the light.
Yeah.
So it was almost like a laser light show or something. It was spectacular. Yeah, that was 10 stars out of 5. Like, it was amazing.
Yeah. I really do love Niagara Falls.
Yeah. Wait, now, so I have been there many times. Anyone else had been there before?
I've been there a couple years ago for Mother's Day.
Yeah. Everyone else, I think this was their first time there.
I think Liz has been there.
Yep.
Oh,
we
have
used to
you?
go up when I was a kid. Yeah, we used to go up when I was a kid.
How did I not know that?
Or judo.
Yeah, American Canadian Games.
Okay, well, sometimes I'm oblivious to the world, okay?
We know.
Oh, and Megan has been there because Megan and I did Niagara Falls Ragnar.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, but everyone else, it was their first time. So it was kind of cool for that experience.
Yeah, it was a great experience.
Yeah. Oh, and lesson learned, don't walk to that park unless you want to pay $22 to take an elevator down to the gorge to go to
and you guys got to zip line over the falls.
Oh, yeah, we ziplined.
That was really
Yeah.
That was amazing. That was really cool. I didn't think anybody was going to do it with me because every time I'm like, I want to go ziplining or I want to like parachute or everybody's always like, no.
No, you always want to bungee jump. I'm not
Or
jumping with you or skydiving.
diving.
I mean, at least I didn't pee on anybody.
That you know of.
You know?
Yeah, but that was amazing. So Jackie immediately was like, I'm in. And then Vish was like, I'm in. And then when we went to go, Danielle's like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm like, nice. So we got some great pictures of that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a great trip. And I think it was a great length of trip. We went Friday, we came home Tuesday, ran Saturday, sightseed Sunday, shopping and a little bit of like stuff because it rained Monday, but we did some of that stuff on Monday. And then we were able to come home Tuesday. I think that was perfect.
Yeah, I think that's plenty.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. We didn't do many museums, but
yeah, if we had gone to like the holograph zoo or the bird place or the indoor water park, I mean, there's a million things to do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everyone was a little like, okay.
I did kind of want to go into one of the haunted houses after we had maybe had a couple cocktails, but then I got fries instead. Oh, it was amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right. We just wanted to kind of review. Anybody have any final words? I know Ashley has somewhere to be, so.
No, it was great. It was, beautiful. I'll do it again. Probably only do the half though. Don't know how to do a 50K again.
You're stupid. How about you, Vish?
Honestly, only because the 50K goes all the way out to the falls, I'd be tempted to do the 50K again.
All right. Danielle?
I'd want to see what the 50K looked like after actually training.
Fair. Ashley?
Yeah, I'm the same. I need a redemption if we were to go again and maybe actually train. But maybe I'll just never run again. It could go either way.
It could go either way.
I mean, except we're running Friday, so your training starts Friday. I forgot what we're training for, but it starts Friday.
Marathon that somebody signed me up for. What the hell?
That's right.
Oh yeah, when is that half marathon that we signed up for?
August 30th or something.
Yeah.
Ugh. A road half, Danielle.
You're welcome.
What? I get blamed for all the dumb ideas, but they're not always my ideas.
I act like they're yours.
We love you, Celeste.
Yeah, I love you guys so much. Also, for the record, that 50K, 27 people complimented my hair.
Oh, God.
I just got it done Thursday before we left, and I got red and blue for the wolf pack. So
I tried so hard to get people to stop. I was like, no, you don't have to live with her.
Yeah.
I have to go back and live with her.
Yeah.
You can't say that. She's not going to fit through the door.
No.
And people were just like, oh, that's so fun. I'm like, no, you think I'm joking?
honestly, there was no room in the bed for Danielle. She had to sleep on the floor because of my head.
Danielle,
I
her whole face is purple.
You almost had her right on the roof rack of the car on the way home.
I mean, there was a
If
threat,
it weren't for the fact that I was driving, I think that's where I would have been.
right? We got like a good, what did we end up with? Like 27 different states?
More than that. I forget.
Maybe it was like 30 something. For the license plate game, we had like 30 something. You should see our text messages because I was just texting her. So we remembered everything. And we saw U.S. government and I think 2 territories, like we saw Quebec and Ontario. So that was a pretty successful drive home.
37 different license plates,
Nice.
3 of which, so figure 34 states, because we had a U.S. government one and then 2 of the Canadian provinces.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous how fun that was.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
More like thank you, Wesley, because Wesley's the one that likes doing that. So thank you, Wesley.
Thank you, Wesley. All right, my babies. I love you all so much.